Yo, so I think it's time for me to make a different styled video. I mean, looking judging by the channel, it is called Righteous Saints. So we definitely got to put the religion part of where the religion part needs to be. And honestly, just want to like go into depth of it's like certain lessons that I've learned like over time. Like this is honestly gonna be a long video. Probably, I think. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a longer video, but it's like this is really like what I experienced. Uh, I'm Catholic, so it's like this is something that has always been in my mind and always been in the family, but I didn't always take it seriously, and I always didn't uh, put the amount of effort and time into prayer or relationship with Jesus Christ like I do now. But I just kind of want to go through like certain things that like I went through and like what you should do in certain times because you're gonna go through it. I used to be a dip your toes in Catholic where not even like I definitely say I went to church every week, maybe even twice a week, but I wasn't really like I think like I was praying, but I was more speaking out of my tongue than actually in my actions. I was doing things that were not godly at all. These things were not holy at all. My point of views of things and the way that I presented myself as a person just wasn't screaming righteousness. Wasn't something that I was proud of, but I didn't know at the time. And when I was in about 8th grade, it's kind of when things like start. 7th, 8th grade is when things started to really get bad, but I didn't realize it was bad. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was fun. So like I'm speaking for the people that are in the religion, but like know of it, worship a little bit, kind of just doing the bare minimum of things. Kind of like just like getting by. Like yeah, I'll go to church. Yeah, I'll pray before I go to sleep. Say a quick 15-second prayer, but that's it. I'll really not try to know. I won't try and get to know God. I'll just do little prayers on the side. I'll just do whatever. Do maybe I'll pray a little bit in church, something on the side, but nothing really too serious, where you're putting time and effort in spreading the gospel and reading His word. Nothing too serious, nothing like that. In 8th grade, I was so focused on like getting girls and like having fun and hanging out with friends and like I remember I missed that Christmas. Literally, Christmas Day. I remember it. I was on FaceTime with a girl. I was on FaceTime with multiple girls on Christmas Day, bro. Like, on Christmas Day. Like, I opened my presents and I went upstairs and I was laying in my bed on the phone. Like, bro, how lame is that? Like, bro, if you notice that you are putting family time away for, like, women or video games or, like, even friends at times, bro. Like, bro, like, spend time with your family, bro. Because I'm telling you, like, the time as you get older gets so short, bro. Like, you'll get a job. You'll be so caught up with school and friends. And, bro, cherish the moments you have with your family, bro. Because it's not something that will be there for so long. Like, it's shorter than you think. But, yeah, I remember I was on FaceTime with a girl. And I'm like, I didn't notice it at the time, but I would notice it after everybody left when I was alone in my room and all my cousins had left and my brothers and my family's gone. Like, it's just kind of like, it's just me in my room at night. And it's like, damn, like, I just wasted my time on a phone call, like with somebody I'm probably never going to meet up or talk to. It's like, that's, or link up with. Like, that's so crazy. And even if I was, that's so lame and so like, ugh. I remember, like, all I was focused on is catching bodies. Like, that was literally it. All I was focused on was getting it in, bro. That was literally the only thing I cared about, bro. I was literally getting it in, and like I'd play video games, and that was it. And I'd pray, and I'd be, oh, I'm sorry, and I really wouldn't feel bad. I would always make excuses. What I'm trying to say is if you're in a stage where you see that you're drifting away from your family, and you're drifting away from your cousins and your friends for females, this is like a time for you that would probably, you if you're seeing this, it'd probably be a good time to, like, God shows you everything for a reason. So if he's showing you this video, you definitely need to stop. But make sure that everything has its limits. I'm not saying that you can't talk to them, but I'm saying make sure you know what situations you're putting yourself into. Is it really smart as a Catholic to be talking to a girl that we know has previous history, that we know has intentions of lust? Is it smart to be talking to her? No. And is it really worth your time if you think about it in the long run? When you're 45 years old and you think about, hey, what did I do when I was a kid on Christmas that 1 year? Oh, I was on the phone with a girl. Like, it's like, no, dude, you know what sounds cool is hanging out with your cousins and hanging out with your family and having fun. So, like, all I'm saying is these girls, bro, they're not forever. And I know you've heard that many times before, but these girls that you hang out with middle school and high school with, bro, are like not forever, bro. I don't care how good your relationship is. We can make a parlay bet right now. It's not lasting. It's not. I was with someone for 2 years. I thought it was forever. It's not forever. It's not. And especially if you open up the relationship with lustful intentions, like, oh, like, you're fine as hell, or, things that lead on to risky, frisky texts. And it's like, yeah, bro, you're cooked. Just know when you have sex with a girl, you are locked in with their soul forever. And you'll always remember that person, and they'll be attached to your soul, and sometimes you can even feel what they feel. You just cooked your relationship. You just cooked, especially as a man. You just cooked your relationship, because now every time you see that person, the main focus will be lust. The main focus will be, you'll always have some feeling of getting intimate with somebody else, your partner. And I'm not saying this with all cases, but a lot of cases I've seen is when you do that, that's all the relationship turns out to. It's when are we fucking next, and that's really what it is. Excuse my language, but that's really what it turns into. And the other thing I wanna say is, like, the way I got out of this is honestly, like, just kind of like consistency with the Lord, like praying consistently and talking to Jesus consistently every single day is something so beautiful, because the consistency is like everything. Consistency will always be everything. If you have a good prayer once a week, it's like, no. In order to get results, even in the gym, it's consistency. Just like the Lord Jesus Christ. In order to hear his calls, in order to see his miracles, in order for you to be blessed, which we already are all blessed, but to really get the blessings that you desire, it's consistency. And it's honestly like showing obedience as well. Like, we know what we're not supposed to do as Catholics. We know what's right and what's wrong, and it's our decision if we're going to make them or not, if we're going to do the right thing or not. And Jesus gives us our free will to do the right thing. And before, I would never do the right thing. I would literally do the exact opposite of what I was supposed to be doing, and it's horrible. It's really bad. Until, honestly, like 5-6 months ago, I cut off dipping my toes into the Catholic religion. And I don't even like using the word religion. I like just saying relationship. It is a relationship with Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter what the religion is. You don't need to be a religion. You just need to have Jesus Christ. And, you need to build that relationship. But I just think that I still kind of get mad at myself to this day for honestly just ruining a lot of things. Like, just so much time lost. Like, so much time spent, so much time lost, so much time wasted on people that genuinely could care less about me. People that were on a phone, people that were on a screen. It's like, It's not worth it. I ended up committing adultery. I ended up lusting. I ended up doing things that disrespected God and being disobedient to the Lord. And then not even confessing it in confession, almost too scared to. And it's like, who am I? I'm not a real man. I'm not a true man for that. And I really had to wake up and open my eyes and see, like, you don't know when you're gonna leave. You don't know when you're gonna go. And honestly, there's multiple things that open my eyes. I don't want to say that I kind of locked in because I don't want to go to hell, because that's not really the reason. That's not the reason at all why we convert our faith into Him and trust Him. But I want to say that definitely scared me. It definitely scared me. And the other thing that scared me is not being able to be with Him, and not being able to be in His presence. And the other thing that really makes me, try harder every day and want to try harder is Him dying on that cross brutally. You have no one has no idea of how bad that hurt. That was literally the worst punishment anyone's ever went through. He asked God for the worst punishment, and God delivered. And He took the worst punishment for us. Literally on the cross, nailed, open wounds, organs leaking out, back all ripped up, and He's on a splinter cross, trying to breathe, and He can't breathe. And as He's moving back, all the splinters are going inside of his flesh. So, the whole point of this is honestly to lock in with Jesus Christ now. Stop dipping your toes in. Please find your way into His door. Find your way into His kingdom. Find your way onto His path. And honestly, from there, don't stop, because I've stopped before. I've made it where I'm really close, and I keep getting closer, and I'm doing so good every day. Just for me to lose it, and after 6th grade, that's why I was really into it. 7th grade I lost it, 8th grade I lost it, 9th grade I lost it, and I just came back around again. So I really don't want to lose it. It's always been a roller coaster with my faith. I've always believed in Jesus. I've never doubted Jesus' existence as a God, but I have pushed Him aside and pushed Him away and betrayed Him before, and that's horrible. He loves us so much. He can love us more than we can even imagine. He can love us more than we could ever love anybody else, and we treat Him horribly. The whole world does. And I just, I pray for everybody that watches this. I pray for, everyone who do the things that they do. I just pray that Jesus has forgiveness on all of us, and I really hope that we're able to overcome these feelings of wanting to sin and sinning, and I pray that we can cut that out and we can get better at it. And that's honestly just it. Like, just hoping that things can get better for all of us. You watching me, I want to stay out of mortal sin. I have my own battles. I have my own demons, and I have to fight them just like everybody else. If you ever need anything, if you ever need a call, if you ever need to talk to somebody about Jesus or religion or anything, call my number, 630-549-9727. Call it. I will probably pick up. But yeah, I just think that it's beautiful what He did for us, how He sacrificed Himself to show the love of Him, how much He loved this world, this earth, and the humans on it. And I'm glad that I came back around. I'm glad that I came back to the religion, and I really hope that I don't get distracted from Him by any girl. And make sure, if you have a girlfriend, please, take her out, take her in public, take her out to eat, do whatever you want, but don't be all cuddled up in a room watching Netflix, because it's going to turn into Netflix and fuck. It's not going to be Netflix and chill, it's going to be Netflix and fuck. And just watch, don't tempt yourself to lust. Don't even put yourself in the situation of where lust is available. That's probably the best way. Probably my next video that I'll make is about how to defeat lust, or how to try and get rid of it, which is a very hard feeling. But all I'm going to say for now is Just think about how Jesus got so brutally beat up for us, how bad he got hit, how bad he got tortured, how bad his punishment was. That was just to save us, to give us a chance at heaven, just a chance at his kingdom. He went through all that torture, all that pain, betrayed, backstabbed, and look, he still went through and he did it. Just think about him watching you up there, and he's thinking, you know, all the things that he's done for you, all the blessings that he's given you, and him dying on the cross for your sins, and you're just gonna go and lose it right now to a video. Don't fall for it. Don't do it.